So prospective buyers ask me all the time what it takes for them financially to be a homeowner.
There's not a whole lot you have to do before you meet with a mortgage advisor. We can do a lot of it together, but ideally a couple things are in place. Mm-hmm. So you're making payments on your student loans. If you recently graduated and you haven't been taking the phone calls because your student loans came out of deferment and you're avoiding that, I need you to answer the phone and get on a payment plan. Other than that, I would say it's nice to know if you have anything in collections because you can work on addressing it. Mm-hmm. And then you want to be contributing to your 401k just through your paychecks. Those are a couple things that ideally you've started before you begin the home search. But once you come in and meet with me, I'll help you get on the right path with all that stuff if you haven't already. We're going to look at getting your credit to the best possible place. It's not only about getting your credit high enough to qualify. You want to get it as high as possible to get the best possible interest rate. Mm-hmm. And so we'll look at credit together. We'll discuss what programs you qualify for so that we can figure out the down payment together. That's not something you have to freak out on your own. A lot of people don't want to go into a pre-approval because they don't have money saved up for the down payment. Mm-hmm. We can work on that together and you'll know the exact amount you need to be targeting. Another thing that I think is really great for people to keep in mind as part of the pre-approval process is that we'll assess all of your monthly debts. So I'm not just going to qualify you for the mortgage. I'm going to look at your credit card debt, your auto loans, your student loans, and see how do I get you in the best possible place financially overall, so that you get the house, but then you feel comfortable in the house making your payments. Mm-hmm. So it all kind of comes together at this point when you buy a home. Mm-hmm. But what's interesting to me always is how many demands people have in terms of like what they want their first house to have. Like mm-hmm. It should have a pool and be in Midtown, but priced under $250,000.
Right. Yeah.
So when I send them off to you, what do you like? What would be helpful for them to know when they're putting together their list of criteria on the house they want?
Right. Well, your first home typically is not going to be your forever home. So It doesn't need to, check all of your boxes. They should really keep in mind their resale value when they go to sell it in the future. And with that, they should really right now, look at single story floor plans, open airy, concept, right. Living spaces, updated kitchens and baths, potentially, stainless steel appliances, maybe granite countertops or, a nice tile, and maybe a functional exterior gathering space because people like to typically spend some time outside.
I think when people are first jumping into the housing market, they want to find their dream home. Mm-hmm. And it's hard for them to keep in mind that you kind of need to use this just as a stepping stone.
Exactly.
Like on your path to financial success, this home may not be the one you stay in. The average homeowner doesn't keep a home longer than 7 years.
Mm-hmm. 5 to 7 years.
So that's good stuff for people to know on. It doesn't have to check every box, but it should check the boxes that are important for resale.
Yes, and for them right now in their life.
Cool. I think that's good info.
Yeah.